This is the exterior inspection. We're standing at the rear left elevation, and you've got a hole in the caulking here. It's going to allow water in. There's a hole in the mortar here. You're going to get water getting in there and getting into the drywall. And we've got another hole in the caulking here. That might not actually go through, but you know, better be safe than sorry. Just add a bit more caulking. And here we've got a hole in the mortar between the bricks. It's going to allow water into the drywall. So here we've got a piece of mortar with stopping the caulking getting into place. Just needs to be recorked there, keep the water out. Here we've got a hole in the caulking that needs to be sealed. We've got some nails left over from the build in the mortar, here and here. You need to remove this mortar, clean it up so you can apply the caulking evenly across the transition between brick and frame. This is the combustion air for the fireplace. Yeah. Well, we've got a broken frame edge here, and you can see where the caulking is now open. It's all been forced out. Water's going to get in there. Grade is a bit high here. It's got to be raked back. You don't want it getting close to the brickwork. It allows water to get onto the bricks, they're porous, and that allows the water to penetrate. We have an escutcheon plate here, and it's where the pipes for the coal pipes and the return for the air conditioning come through, and it needs to be sealed down here. There's some mortar attached to the brick where it shouldn't be here. That needs to be knocked off. And we got a hole in the caulking here. It's a grading inspection. The grading is nice. We've got a French drain here. This is a swale all the way around here, runs down the side, and also runs down the side of the left-hand side of the property. And you'll notice that you've got a nice slope coming away. It comes down to the fence here. Now, what I don't like is the fact the fence does actually come down and touch the grade. Really, it should be a little bit above the grade. You need to watch that, see if it dams. It won't rot it. It's been treated, but it could dam the flow of water. Only, observation over a few months you'll tell whether that happens. So the grade at the rear and right and left elevation is good. I know the grade at the front's good, but just for the record, we'll go and have a look. Another French drain here. So the fence being down touching the grade doesn't matter because we've got French drains, so you can forget that comment. That's good. Always good to have those. They drain the property much better. Here we are at the front elevation. French drains are continuing, and they will come out here. It's where the drain comes up. Yeah, that's the drain comes up there. And there's the elevation, front elevation. And you can see it's very nicely graded. At the roof level, we're on the left hand side of the elevation, and see where I'm standing with the ladder. There's a vent here, I'm assuming it's a vent. We're going to check in a minute, see if it's not a bathroom vent. I hope it's a vent. But right here we have damage to a shingle. It's actually gone right the way through, and more damage here. These shingles here have been torn up, and here and here. So in this whole area here there's some damage been done. So I recommend that that is fixed. We're looking at the roof, at the front elevation. We're looking at the rear of it, and in this area here we have a problem with sealing, caulking, and it's going to allow water to penetrate. We're at the roof over the porch, and there's a couple of little areas which have been damaged. It's been cut by a knife here and here. There's the windows here and here. It needs to be sealed because over time we're going to get water in there. We've got a very long valley here. Two roofs are going to empty onto this valley. Water's going to rush down here, and it's going to come to this gutter, and it's going to overcome the gutter. And then you're going to get water inside the porch, on the wall system, etc., etc. I recommend that you ask for a diverter so that some of the water can be actually spread around so it doesn't flow over. Here we have painted fiberboard. Now, it may be a grade that can be exposed to weather, but I don't think it is. It's there, and it should actually have a weatherproof covering over it, to my mind. You should inquire to the builder, what is that material? We're over the porch. Here's the gate on the right hand side, and here you can see the wall where you've got this painted fiberboard. It should either be a stucco finish as we've got up there. It's not really stucco, it's ephes. Anyway, it should be a finish similar to that here. I think it's been left unfinished. We're in the attic over the garage. We have a couple of water heaters up here, and we have flue hood, and this is the vent hood. Look how loose that is. Now that should actually be secured to the vent hood, and the vent hood should have screws going in here. That would make it safe. As it is at the moment, it could move, and then you're going to get products of combustion into the garage, and of course the products of combustion can contain carbon monoxide. Same with this one here, not quite as loose. We have a Romex cable here. It's running over the surface boards. That should actually be protected. This is the valve for the shut-off to the house. It's in under this cover here. And beside it you've got the two clear-outs. This clear-out goes under your house and it's used by the plumber to clear any line should there be a problem. This clear-out goes to the city. Now, in Frisco, it's quite common for the city to insist these lines on new houses are scoped with video cam by a plumber. This is a responsibility put on the builder. I would ask the builder if this has been done. Make that as a specific request. Has the video cam been put down this sewer? Water heater ran through a cycle, door opened. And we have good functional flow. Aha! Okay, forget that comment I made about the primary drain. It actually is emptying into the P-trap here, where it's going, so that's fine. Primary drain, you don't need a P-trap on the primary drain upstairs. I'll cut that out of the report, but you'll still see the video saying that. Not to be worried, we have it. This is the rain sensor, and as you can see, it's hanging on the control box, not on the gutter outside where it can sense rain. This is a requirement of the city, so that's got to be fitted. I'm sure it will be. It's on bypass at the moment. All the zones are running. There are 8 zones. You have drips in the flower beds, 3 flower beds in the front. Again, that's a city requirement. And then you've got the front yard through to the backyard. It takes up 7, 8 and 9 is the side and the tree bubblers.